Hi friends, happy Tuesday. It's Talkie Tuesday. Hello. This is kind of a weird angle, sorry. I'm Dori Patrick, a mixed media artist, coming at you from my home studio here at the Big Yellow House in Cedar Rapids. And I try to check in once a week and give you the scoop on whatever's happening and new supplies or any events coming up, that kind of thing. So last week was a really short hello because I think I can't remember. I was reeling from something, I'm sure. But anyway, hello, welcome back. I'm super pumped because I just got back from a little outing with my friend Gay, and she is just like the kind of friend who is so supportive and so enthusiastic, and we love a lot of the same things, even though our aesthetic is very different and we work in different mediums. I think we just like get really juiced around each other. So today we took a trip finally to our favorite spot, the Create Exchange, which I know you guys have heard me talk about before. It's a wonderland for artists and crafters. It's like it's just a bunch of secondhand supplies. So when people get sick of stuff or when they're destashing, they bring it to this store. So you can get all kinds of crazy stuff in there at really great prices, and it's so much fun. I mean, you name it, you'll probably find it there. Anything to do with painting or crafting or sewing or knitting, there's, I mean, so much stuff. So we have so much fun there, and we enable each other. It's pretty funny. I'm sure our husbands don't appreciate it. Sorry for that glare on my glasses. And also there's a fly in here driving me crazy. Anyway, so let's see. I wrote a few notes so that I wouldn't forget anything. It's been a couple of weeks since the Appleton show. And yeah, so when you come back from an art show, you artists know there's an aftermath of when you get back from a show, and it's a lot of unpacking and sorting and going through. So I've finally got everything put away, and I am slowly getting items listed in the Etsy shop. So I've been doing a lot of I've been listing a lot of the originals that didn't go in Appleton. So thank you to all of my online customers who have been supporting me on Etsy. It's been really fun to ship those out to you. Yeah, so that's been keeping me busy. I will not be at the Powderhorn art show in Minneapolis this coming weekend. We are taking care of some family matters this week and this weekend, and I just something had to give. So I won't be at Powderhorn Park this weekend, but I hope you all have fun. That is their first show back in a few years, I think 2 or 3 years. So I'm hoping that it's a big success for all the artists that are there. And not gonna lie, happy to have a little break from shows because I'm just tired. But my next show won't be until the end of September in Ames, the Octagon Art Festival. So yeah, so our trip to Appleton was super fun. That is just such a nice community. We're in this lovely neighborhood surrounding this beautiful park and surrounded by majestic, beautiful old homes, and it's just a really great experience. And we took an extra day, so we stayed Sunday night in Appleton and took Monday to come back through Madison, which is one of our favorite places to visit. And I have a mini art haul from Artists and Craftsmen, the store we visit when we go to Madison. So I'll show you what I found there. That's super exciting. Let's see, what else? Fodder school. Fodder school. It's so much fun, you guys. Oh my gosh. I've been hardly able to keep up with all of the prolificness of this group of creators is crazy. Like, I wake up and there are tons of new posts of people who've done my project, and it's just so cool. It's so cool to share a project and then kind of see how everybody runs with it. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a beverage here. So the Fodder School, the Fodder Challenge, which was the free little mini workshops, that is over now. But if you decide to join us and sign up for Fodder School 2, that is the year-long mixed media school, new lessons every month from different teachers. If you sign up for that, you will also get access to the Fodder challenges, which have since passed. So if you missed some of the lessons or you want to view them again, you can. You just have to, you got to sign up for Fodder School 2. And I believe on the website there is a link where you can also take advantage of a bundle. So you could do Fodder School 1 and 2. Don't ask me to quote pricing right now. I can't do that off the top of my head, but I will put a link to the website in the show notes here, and you can go see for yourself. It's been so much fun, and I'm really excited about the actual Fodder School 2, which will start in October. But sign-ups are happening now, so sign up, join us. It's so much fun. I mean, I have just taken so many good little nuggets from all the teachers. So, yeah. So that's the news, I think. Other than taking care of some family stuff this week, I am just trying to get everything in order again. Just clean things up, organize a little bit. I've cleaned out a few things, and that always feels good, just to get stuff out of your way. Get out of your own way, right? On to the supply haul. Okay, this was not, okay, well, first of all, hold up. Check this out. This jumper I got in Madison. Let's see. It is a full body. Isn't that fun? This jumper I got in Madison at this fabulous place called Zip Dang. Look them up. If I can remember, I'll put the link in the show notes too. Sorry, you're shaking a little bit. And the jumper is by this company called Platypus. And I actually saw them online a while back and thought, I wonder. And so we've made a point to stop in there. And when I put this on, the hubby was like, oh, you're getting that. Like, you are getting that. And I'm like, okay. So I did. There was another colorway in this same print. This print has like fun little mushrooms and flowers and stuff. So the other colorway, I think, had some olive greens and pinks. I don't remember, but this was the one I gravitated towards. And so I wore this out today with my friend Gay in my red Converse, and it was really fun. So you do have to plan ahead for going to the bathroom. You don't want to wait until the last second. You want to give yourself some time to get this unzipped and get the top down. Too much information. So yes, Zip Dang, this is Platypus, and they have a fun website, and they do fun little caftans and t-shirts and stuff with this print on it too. So check them out. So one of the things that is part of my supply haul that was not in Madison, but I wanted to share anyway, because I have ended up really loving this product and wanted to share it with you. And now I'm like doing another totally awkward angle. But Nova Color. So I did a restock of my Nova Color paints, and I'm going to pull them over here. I'll just run through a few of them. I don't need to show you all of the colors I restocked in, but if you guys haven't looked at Nova Color yet, look them up. I am really impressed. There's certain colors I like more than others, and you just kind of have to play around with them and kind of see what you like. But I think that these rival some of the better brands that are out there. They've got plenty of pigment. They've got sort of this, to me, I think I would call these a medium body. They're not fluid, but they're not super heavy. They're kind of that medium point, kind of soft and kind of luscious. So I really like them. And the two things that are new to me that I haven't tried yet, let me grab this one too. I decided to just go for a quart of, I'm gonna try out their texture paste. I love modeling paste and texture paste on a canvas because I just like the oomph it gives me, that texture. So I'm gonna see, I usually like the Liquitex modeling paste. I'm gonna see how this compares. Sorry I don't have that info for you yet, but I will try it and I'll let you know. And this is white modeling paste, so I'm also curious how opaque this is compared to the regular modeling paste that I use. And I'm also going to try for the first time their matte gel. I go through a lot of matte gel for my collage work, and I mean, I go through a lot of it. So I'm thinking if I like this will last me a good long time. This is a quart. Again, very affordable. I thought that their prices, they recently did a price increase, but I thought they were still really reasonable for the quality. So I buy the 4 ounce. This seems like the right size for me. Now, there is a color that I go through a lot, and it is Indian Yellow. And it's kind of a transparent, well, you can kind of see. It probably looks orange in the video, but it is, to me, a deep yellow, a sunflower yellow. I love this stuff. I love it straight out of the jar. I love mixing it with other like pinks and reds to get different new colors. I love mixing it with titanium white to brighten it and make it more opaque and just get a completely different shade. I love this stuff. So I went ahead and got the pint because I went through my last little 4 ounce guy so fast. So we'll see. We'll see how long this now that I have this much, I'll be like putting it on everything. You're gonna see like a whole yellow series now. But everything else I got in the 4 ounce little jars, and I am really coming to the conclusion that I love the little pots and being able to just dip my brush into the pots as I paint. And yes, that will contaminate the paint just a little bit, but I don't care. In fact, that gives me some fun surprises. It's about letting go and being willing to be surprised and not being precious, knowing that you can just paint over it again. Does that make sense? So I'm really leaning towards having pots of paint open where I can just dip the brush right in the pot and mix on a palette. I'm enjoying that a little more than squirting paint out onto a palette. But, you know, I have a lot of paint to use up, so I'll still be squirting on palettes. But recently, this has been my new jam. A couple of my other favorites, this peach tone is a really sweet, to me that's not peach, it's pink, but it's kind of like a light version of a portrait pink. this has been great for blending with things and doing some sweet light florals. Another one, this one I probably wish I had gotten a bigger jar of because I use it a lot. It's Payne's Gray. And for those of you who know, Payne's Gray almost reads as a navy, it's a bluey blackish color, inky color, and I love it. You can do a lot with that too. There are a few new ones that I didn't have before. Oh, okay, the Mars Black is just a plain old black. I haven't tried that one yet, so I'm curious to see what my coverage will look like with that. And then this one, the Phthalo Green in the yellow shade, which is greener than the blue shade, which tends to be a little more turquoisey. But anyway, lots of fun stuff to play with. Yeah, I really like these guys. I'm gonna, if I can remember, I'll put a link to Nova in the show notes. I think they might be still having a little bit of a sale, like 10% off or something. So you'll have to check that out. I don't know. I have no concept of time, so it could be past, but they are worth it. I'm telling you, sale or no sale, they're worth it. So let's move these aside. I'm going to show you a couple other little things that we found that we thought were hilarious. So my hubby, I think he saw these at Zip Dang. I love washi tape, and this is hilarious. Naughty birds on washi tape. That is fabulous. I have so many friends who will love to see this stuck on a card or a letter. So that made me really happy. Got some of that. And I also, actually, I think this is part of my Madison art haul. Hang on one second. I'm going to go grab that. It's actually just right around the corner here. I still have it in the bag because I didn't want to disperse it all before I forgot to show you what I got. Okay, so before we visited Madison a few years ago, I had never even heard of Artists and Craftsmen. We have Blick. Blick is pretty much the art store around here. So Artists and Craftsmen is like this kick-ass art supply store. So many fun things. And so some of these things I found are new to me, and some of these, one of these things is a restock, and some of these things I just got because they were interesting. So one of my restocks was a Posca pen. I know you guys have heard me talk about these. They're like the best paint pen, in my opinion. Best. And I go through this color a lot, this light pink, and so when I saw it, I just grabbed another one because I know I'll use it. So, okay. Then, this is a restock also. This is that modeling paste that I was telling you about. Liquitex modeling paste. I go through lots and lots and lots of this every year. I should actually keep track of how many jars of this I go through. Several jars a year. This is what I use for putting texture on my pieces. So, and when I see it in a store, I usually grab it because when you ship it, if they don't tape it, you've got it all over your stuff, all over everywhere. So modeling paste. Okay, then let's see, what else? I'm sorry I'm rubbing my nose all the time. I've really got some allergies today. I love Jelly Roll pens, and I found a couple of fun colors to doodle with. I don't see any particular description of this color, but I would call this like a Kelly green, which I love, and my husband, this is like his favorite color. And then I found this fluorescent red, which I think if it's opaque enough, I think this would be really cool to doodle with on dark paper, like black or craft paper. So I got those. I wanted to buy every single color, but I tried to be somewhat good. Okay, next up, Amsterdam Acrylics. These are kind of new to me. I have, I think something in a fuchsia that I like. I'm still kind of learning what I can do with these, but I was attracted to these two colors, these two pale. This is Nickel Titan Yellow, which is a beautiful pale yellow, and this one is Naples Yellow Red, which I call peachy. It's like a peachy color. So I'm excited to try these. I've seen folks use these a lot in printing with those foam plates and also jelly printing. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do with those. I'm just gonna add them to my stash for now. Okay, then next up, this is a really weird purchase, but I just had to get them, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with them. I have an idea, but they are mini foam beads. They basically look like teeny tiny little gumballs or like little sprinkles that you'd see on a sugar cookie or on a cake. And in the photo on the label, they show like a little pendant filled with them, and then this is, I think it's something you can put in your slime. You know how all the kids are making slime? But I have an idea for including these in a mixed media piece. I think embedding it in some gel or something like that. So I'm gonna do some experimenting. I don't know when I'll do that experimenting, but yeah, I think they're really fun. There's some potential there. Okay, so I got those. And then two more things, I think. This, I saw, they had some fun kits and things for kids. Leave it to me to like make a beeline to the kids section, but I am so intrigued by these. I came back around through the store and decided, okay, I need to get these and play around with them. So it's a kit of, well, they're calling them pop-up decorations. So it's like a 3D little cutout that you piece together, and it makes this little 3D sculpture out of paper. And then there are also little pom-poms and pipe cleaners that you can use for whiskers and noses and stuff. And I'm going to put these together. I think they would be so fun hanging in the studio. But I also think this is a fun idea. Something I could take with maybe some paper clay or some paper mache and kind of start thinking about some little 3D critters of my own with their own little, I mean, these little guys have outfits and everything. Isn't that so fun? So I know you're gonna ask me, the company, I don't know how to say it actually, but it's spelled D-J-E-C-O. And there you go. So I think if you Google that name and also pop-up decorations, you may find something similar. So I'm actually really stoked on this. Like I have any business sitting here making these, but I just think they're so fun. Okay, and finally, excuse me, I'm burping too. Boy, super professional here at Talkie Tuesday. Finally, my last item from Artists and Craftsmen is a package of handmade papers. So they have a whole section of these, and they are random, and you don't know what you're getting until you open it. So let's open it together. I think I was really drawn to this one in the front. That lovely design. These will be so great to use in collage. And Let's see what else. So fun. Lots of textures. Look at that. That's like textured wallpaper, kind of. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Polka dots. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Some florals and some more polka dots. I love it. I love how random it is. And, I mean, I'm going to use this stuff. It's so fun. Look at this pattern. And it's just enough of each piece. You know, I love those paper stores where you see those big sheets, big beautiful sheets of gift wrap and paper, and I think to myself, I don't want that big piece. I want a bunch of little pieces, and this is what you get. So the company for this is Shizen. It's S-H-I-Z-E-N Design. And they're out of Kansas City, Missouri. There you go. And so I think also if you Google that, you may find some of their goodies. I want to say, this name sounds familiar. I think maybe they do some fun journals too. But, oh yeah, and like this spiral pattern, that's going to be really fun. And this is like heavy, thick paper. It's nice quality. Yeah. So, there you go. And I really want to do I'm going to do another haul. Maybe we'll do this next week with the stuff I got at Create Exchange. Because I think you guys would like that too. But, yeah. We're going on like a half hour here, so we probably should wrap it up. But, yeah, I think that's it for now, you guys. So I just got to take care of some family stuff this week. It's going to be hot, so it's not going to be a lot of fun outside like it was last week. Last week was so beautiful. So anything outside, I'm going to have to just get done early and then get back inside. But the nice thing about that is it keeps me pretty focused on my work when it's too hot to be outside. So thank you to everybody who has supported me, who's come out to shows, who's on my Etsy, who's given me great comments, and those of you joining us for Fodder School, thank you so much. We're going to have so much fun. And I hope you're all having a great week, and you're staying safe and staying cool. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.